What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Randy here with RTS Mobile Gaming, bringing you another amazing video. We're playing Lord of the Rings Rise to War, and in today's video we are actually about to fight on this island, on Gondor's island. Mordor has invaded it and is taking it over. Gondor put up a very strong defense last night and reclaimed a large chunk of territory. Mordor had this island almost 100% under control. They were able to come back last night while I was sleeping and capture a big chunk coming from the crossing. So we're going to retake this island. In today's video, we're going to be covering combat fundamentals. This is the next combat fundamental episode 2 video. My coffee has not kicked in yet, so I apologize if I'm slurring my words. I've got about 10 minutes to kill before I have to go wake up the baby and feed her the morning feeding here. So let's get ready to rock and roll. First things first, you can see that the enemy is here. They have at least 35 armies in this immediate area. 30 of them are stacked up on this 200 tile, making it a very formidable foe. So we're going to talk about two things here. We're going to talk about the strategy that they're using, and we're going to talk about how my plan is to counter that strategy, okay? So the first things first, when they have overwhelming odds stacked up on a single tile like this, you can basically expect that you're not going to beat them in one hit, right? There's no way. Best case scenario is plan out 2 or 3 attacks with your own army, and then you have your teammates ready to go behind you, and be prepared with 3 types of units in your army, okay? So the first things first, you want to start with a commander that does good crowd control and decent damage and tankiness, just to open up the stack, and that's going to be my Khamûl. My Khamûl here has a guaranteed stun on round 1 from Nazgul Screech, okay, and that is this beautiful skill here. Nazgul Screech stuns 2 targets on round 1 and gives a little bit of focus damage. It's going to give me the edge early on in the fight, and he also does relatively decent damage with his Corsairs, with 30% bonus damage to their fire here, and another 15% bonus damage to their fire damage done through second in command. So 45% bonus fire damage done to my Corsairs, which is going to be very big. So that's what we're running. We're also running here. I've got points in Dreadful Presence, which is going to be a defensive talent, because on level 2 or on round 2, I'm going to ding 3 enemies for focus damage, and I'm going to cause their next attack to deal minimum damage. So sometimes you see units that have a big spread, like 1 to 24 damage dealt. They'll be doing 1 damage or whatever their minimum spread is, okay? So first defensive with some decent damage to push my way in. Then I'm going to hit with Lurtz. He is just a mega damage dealer. He is going to blow through 2 or 3 armies before he gets wiped out, especially after Khamûl softens him up. I've got a mixture of Fell Beasts and Cavalry just to spread the damage here. But Lurtz has single target commander damage. And then I've got Witch King coming in. Glass Cannon build. He is going to do enormous damage with his Alchemists. Again, he is a pure glass cannon, and it's going to be fun. So get excited there. Now what the enemy's done is they've all sat on this tile and they've clicked their guard function. What guard does is it gives you the ability to protect adjacent tiles. If you click this little shield up here, it's called guard. And it literally means that every tile that's touching the tile that I'm guarding, that's under my faction's control, will now be protected by that unit. So by sitting on this 200 tile, they've essentially protected the entire path here, because now they protected these tiles all around it, which means if I attack any of these tiles around it, I'm going to attack the units in the stack. Where they've made a mistake is not every unit is guarding. This means they're guarding. A few of these units are not guarding, which means they are not going to contribute to the fight. So I'm actually attacking, it's almost like attacking 2 targets. I'm attacking a split army here. I see 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I see 14 units out of this 32 that aren't on guard. So instead of attacking this tile directly, first I'm going to have to attack one of these tiles to get to it. In attacking the tile to get to it, I'm going to fight the 18 armies on guard. And once I beat those 18 armies, I'm going to be able to attack the remaining 14. So they have split their army here in using the guard tactics incorrectly. So again, this is just Combat 101. I'm going to go ahead and start the fight. Here we go. Let's see how my 3 teams go. And we're going to rock and roll. So Kamul's going in first. 1 minute and 37-second march time. We're going to send in alerts afterwards. And let me just get down to that spot. Okay. Yeah, I want to time it so that way they all hit within a few seconds. So I'm literally attacking the tile next to it just to get a fight with that stack. That's what I'm doing, okay? I need another. Let's see here. I can attack with the king now. And then in 4 seconds, I can attack with alerts. All right, let me just make sure. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go, baby. Actually, I'm going to attack this tile with alerts too, just in case I'm able to blow through. So now you can see I have 3 armies here, all hitting within 20 seconds of each other. I'm going to soften these guys up first and get a good punch in. I'm going to capture these 2 tiles if possible. I'm probably going to lose the fight, right? I'm not expecting to beat 18 armies with my 3. But with my strategy, I'm expecting to beat at least 6 or 7 armies with my 3, and that's the goal, right? You're not going to win 1 versus 1 in this game, no matter how strong you are. Your strongest army is really only going to kill. You might even stop at 1 if you're fighting, you know, like a really beefed up Gandalf who's just absolutely crazy. You may stop at 1. Here we go. Here comes the hit. There's Kamul going in. They're moving their armies. I've got 2 draws going in, and here comes the king to finish him out. So you can see I've got alerts here. I smashed this guy. Okay, very nice. I pulled up a draw on this Eowyn. Very nice. And then Kamul hit. For some reason, the order didn't work out correctly, but that's okay. Then I've got Gimli here. I finish off the Eowyn, and we trashed the Gimli, and then the Witch King's going to come in next. Oh, yeah, there you go. My glass cannon build on the Witch King really punched right through him pretty nicely. I've down to Boromir. Boom, baby. We've taken out their Haldir, level 46. Very nice. Merry and Pippin coming out. And I'm going to look at some of these reports in a second. I know you want to see those. I'm just sharing all the reports to online chat. Faramir down, baby. Haldir. So I'm going to actually pull back my troops right now since I have 3 draws. So I can refresh all my troops. So that kind of worked out how I wanted to, except for some reason alerts landed first. I thought I timed that correctly. And you can see their stack is down to 21 after my allies are all attacking these tiles. This is what I was talking about. They divided their army. So once we kill 3 more armies, you're going to see this guard function should drop. We'll be able to capture these tiles, and we'll have the remaining, whatever it was, 14 or 15 armies left that were not guarding. So they've split their forces here, and we're literally attacking their split forces. So this will be a victory here for sure. We still have 30 units in our stack that we're going to send against them. So very nice coordinated hit right there. I'm proud of my guys. We're almost through the stack. Come on, guys. Almost through the stack. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. I see 3 more units on guard. 3 more units on guard, and the rest of them are not guarding. Let's go. We got to kill 3 more units, guys. 3 more units in the guard drops. So, fundamentals, combat fundamentals 101. The guard function is extremely strong. If you use it incorrectly, you will split your forces and create a huge weak spot for your forces. If you use it correctly, it's one of the most important mechanics in the game for guarding territory. Okay? As far as the rest of the strategy, I walked you through the troops I'm using, the build that I'm using, and my attack order, so hopefully that helped. Give me the like and sub. I love you guys long time. Happy Tuesday. I gotta go feed the baby in about 2 minutes. I want to stay on just to see the stack pop, just so you can see what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna keep the video on here. Oh, I eat my yogurt. And we'll go from there. I'm also going to heal all my troops. I need to import a few. Ooh, I'm running low on Corsairs. Move him back to the fort. Don't just let your troops sit there and die if you got nothing left to replace them. Great. Alerts will be full in 10 minutes. Here comes a stack drop. Oh, they're re-reinforcing it. We had to get through these 3 more guard armies, guys. Once we punch through those three more guard armies, which we will in probably the next 30 seconds here, we'll have a good victory moment there. All right. Here we go. More attacks hitting. Here we go. Another army down. Here we go. We're almost through the stack. Almost through the guard stack. Oh, we're through the guard stack. Did you see that? The guard function dropped. They just re-upped it. They just had 1 unit come in and re-up it. We punched through the guard stack there. Dirty 30 just re-upped it. That's okay. We're gonna drop his army right now. You're gonna see these little fences drop. That means the guard stack is complete. The guard stack has been rickrolled over and smashed. And you can clearly see they've got 13 armies left on that hill that were not helping in the fight. Guard stack's down. We've now captured that tile. Look at that. All right. Look at that. We didn't kill the guard stack. We captured the tile, and then they put a new guard stack up with 1 unit. We'll capture that soon. Okay. Well, listen. I don't want to make this video too long. We are about to dominate their faces here. I guess I'll pull up a report. So you can see my Witch King is literally just a glass cannon. He just comes in. He has no survivability at all. None of my units live at all. They all have extremely low health and armor. Like, look at this. If he doesn't kill you by round 2, it's GG. But he does enormous damage in round 1 and 2 because the Witch King has this ability to do a double strike. Convener has gives all my units a 75% chance to do a double strike. Gandalf has the same ability. There's multiple heroes with the same ability, but he does his double strike for the first 2 rounds. If you don't win in the first 2 rounds, like I said, he has no defensive talents. You just crumble like a cupcake. So I'm able to come through here and just look at the amount of damage this guy does. It's insane. With the alchemists, here's an alchemist double strike. Look at that. 68,000 burn damage with hit 1, and then another 24,900 burn damage with hit 2. That is about 75,000, 95,000 burn damage right there. But like I said, dude, glass cannon build. If he doesn't kill you by the end of round 2, he loses a lot of troops. So don't lead with him. Don't start with him. Soften them up with your other units and then go in. Now the guard stack's down. Look at that. They still have 12 units left on the hill here who aren't even helping in the fight. We've now taken out their guard stack, captured some territory. We are moving in on this main stack, and they do not have a guard function going anymore. So there you go. There it is. Give me the like and sub. Love you guys long time. Randy out.